Hey Zealplex.
Yes, say.
Hey Zealplex, can you teach me Java?
Yeah, sure. Let's get started and let's get right into it.
What's up everyone, welcome to the 12th video of learning Java. In this video I'm going to be teaching about arrays. So I want your attention because this video might confuse you because it is somewhat logical and it is going to give you practice, then you know that how it is actually working, but I'll try to make it much more simpler so it will be much better for you to understand. So let's get started and let's see how we can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and type my int, and this time I'm not taking circle brackets, and here I'm going to go ahead and add a square bracket to it, and here I'm going to give it my array is equal to new int, and here also square brackets, and then close this one. After it has been closed, I'm going to go ahead and give it a value. Red line goes away. As you know, the int is a data type, and here I'm going to go ahead in place of circle bracket I added a square bracket because this array is going to understand about it. But as you know, this is going to be like, why do we have to write array to? So let me just go ahead and explain you that why is array important. As you know, in the integer I'm going to go ahead and type number 1, and so as you know that we go ahead and add variables to it and then give it a value to it. So in this array, what if we have thousands, or you can say hundreds of variables? That is going to be very much confusing because we have to go on and until we reach like thousands. So we are going to go ahead and type till like, so that will be very messed up. So for better solution for that is array. That was the piece of line I just added over here. It is giving the value which is going to be number 100. So as being a Java developer, you have one bonus point. That bonus point is array actually understands the value. So let me just go ahead and explain you about that. As you know, this is int square bracket, this is my array, and then we add a new sign. So it actually understands that is the value where this variable is going to start. It is going to be int, and it is going to be the value that is 100. Behind the scene, what it is actually doing is it is going to go ahead and add int to it, give it a name as my array, and it is going to be new, and behind the scene it actually created till number 100. So how it is done? It is because the value of array is actually used by making much more bigger programs. As you know, in this video you can only see till 14, but in the actual project when you go ahead and start it out, it will be like thousands and 2000 somewhat lines you must have written in your program to run it, and then it is going to be the final project to submit it. Because of that, array is going to be much more better and much more benefit for you. So let me just go ahead and explain you one more concept about arrays. Now array is going to understand only one data type. It is going to handle only one data type. So as you can see it, I have used in data type. So in this data type we cannot add a string and double to it because it actually holds the in data type to it. So it is going to handle only one. So right now we are using int. Is going to take the value of int and it is going to go ahead and proceed it. So let me just go ahead and explain you one more concept. As you know that I have created till here like this, let me just go ahead and add the same thing like my array. As you know that what we did in the previous one, then close this one, it is giving me a complaint because there is one more square bracket and another square bracket. So that's what I wanted to show you once again, that it doesn't matter if you keep it in front of my array or behind my array, but you have to keep it only once. So it is going to be only once, either it's forward to it or either it's back to my array. It doesn't matter, but it must be there only once. So you can go ahead and put it pre or post, it doesn't matter, but it must be there. So next what I wanted to teach you was, let me just go ahead and type my array, that will be new, and here I'm going to type it and give it an int inside the square brackets, and after that curly braces. Inside the curly braces I'm going to go ahead and give it a value because there is no value. As you know that we have created int number and then we have to add a value to it. So here we have added the name, it is going to be int, and here I'm going to go ahead and give it a value to it. 14, 16, 18 and 20. I forgot to add, I don't want to add a full stop. In place of full stop you have to keep it a comma to it. Actually understands that what we are trying to say, and then red light goes away, that means you are fine with the code. So I'm gonna go ahead and add SYSO control space bar. So here I'm going to give it my array, and inside the square bracket we'll go ahead and check the value of 2. So now what do I have to understand is, as you know that in when we go ahead and type int number and then give it a value, so this is going to be the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 18 and number 20. So let me just go ahead and play it. Maybe it is going to give the value of 14. So let's just go ahead and check that out. Wait, what? As you can see, it is showing number 16. I'm not confident that it is going to be number 14 because I added word maybe. So let me just go ahead and explain you how this thing happened. Actually, in every program, or maybe many of the programs, this thing stays the same, as it is going to start with the value 0, then it is going to be number 1. This is total 5 of them, so it is 0, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So according to Java it is only 4. So now what do I have to see is, let's just go ahead and check out. So if I give it a value of 0, what do you think it should print? It should print number 10. So let me just go ahead and play it, and there you see that it is giving the value of 10 to it. So now you understand that how the logic works. So next up what I have to show you array initialization was, so I'll cut this video and tap it out. Alright then, as I was saying that this is value 0, value 1, value 2, value 3 and value 4. Cutting the clip, I just typed all this one. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove this one, and let me just go ahead and try it with another one and then close this one. Alright then, back with my typing. So as you can see it, I had added int inside the square bracket. I added another array, new int 3, give it a value as 3, and here I'm going to give it another array that is going to give the value of 50, and as you know that it is going to go ahead and start with 0, 1, 2, 3. So we can make it from like this, horizontal or vertical, it's fine with that. 0 is 50, so you know it's first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one, but according to programming it's 0, 1, 2 and so on and so forth, as you can see it right over here. Alright then, I'm gonna go ahead and type in some another array inside the square brackets, give it a value 0, and here I'm going to give it a plus another array inside the square brackets. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 to it and close it. So we are doing mathematics, so control and spacebar, and here I'm going to go ahead and give it sum. So it is going to check out sum and print out what is the value of sum. So we are going to go ahead and take 0 and it is going to add it with 1. So 50 plus 75. So let me just go ahead and run it and see what gives the answer. There you have it. So this program, this piece of software is actually adding 75 and 50, and you don't have to use your mind because you are bored with doing maths, and we have created a calculator using Java. So there you have it. 50 plus 75 is equal to this. What if I make it 2? According to that it is going to give 150. So let's just go ahead and check that out. So and there you see it gives 150 to it. So now what I have to teach you was something else. What if you are going to go ahead and give a big project and you have too many of lines of code you have to do it? So there is some shortcuts that I would like to teach you. That shortcut will be inside the square bracket. I'm going to give it a big array because we are going to deal with big projects. Big array, and here I'm going to go ahead and type new int, give it a data type. Inside the square brackets I'm going to give it, for example, 100 of lines. We are going to type it. So it has 100 variables for, so it is going to be taking the help of for loop to it. Int I, give it a value 0, close this one, and here I'm going to go ahead and give it one more value, and it's just going to give it 100 semicolon, so plus, and then give it an I. So now I think you know this program of what I have written right now. So now this is one variable, second variable statement, and this is third variable statement. So it is going to start with zeros, it is going to be int, it is going to be int, and here it is going to go and start with what is 0, and it is going to go ahead and add 1 to it. So now you know that according to this logic it is going to start with 0, and according to this logic it will end with the value will be 99 according to Java. According to us it is 100, but according to Java it is going to go ahead and end it with 99. So now what do I have to try? Something new, and let me explain you something about that. So as you know that I have give it a value of 100. So what if I just go ahead and give it a value, for example big array. So it is going to go ahead and type big array and length. So what do we have to do is it is going to assign the value of I will be big array, and it is going to give a length of whatever it is written right over here. So if you have a bigger program and if you just go ahead and give it a value 1000 to it, it is going to automatically connect it, and it is going to be 999 according to Java, and we have to just go ahead and give it, change it right over here, and we don't have to type it over here as well. So we have to give it a value only once over here, and it is going to automatically detect, and it is going to be the value of what is right over here. So and that's up with the big part of learning Java. Next will be much more easier, or you can say much more better for you to understand the program. It will be better that if you just go ahead and practice this Java, and it is only going to work when you just go ahead and gain some experience. I know this was pretty much pain in your head, but when you just go and program it with yourself, it is going to go ahead and help you in your future program. But this was the simplest way I would like to do it. I know it was very big video, but it was giving you a lot of knowledge of arrays, and it will be helping you in the future. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.
Click on the link above and watch more video to learn more.
Thanks for you for teaching me Java in a simple way.
If you like to learn more, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And also make sure to like this video. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comments section below.
Yeah, sure, Zealplex, I will do that for sure.